Welcome back. Inspired by her brother-in-law's battle with lymphoma, a local woman is raising money for a great charity. Here's Jen Sanchez, a candidate for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Woman of the Year. Jen, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're doing a really cool thing here. You're a candidate for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Man and Woman of the Year. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, I'm very excited about it.
You're going to win, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So tell me about it. Tell me about what it's all about.
Well, it's basically a 10-week campaign. It's local and then national. And it's a 10-week campaign to raise as much money as you can for the foundation. So all these people compete against each other to try to raise as much money as you can, and then whoever wins, they win the title of Man and Woman of the Year.
Okay, and you have a personal story, as I'm sure most of these people do, as to why you got involved in this. Why don't you share that story with us?
I do. My brother-in-law was diagnosed with lymphoma 5 years ago, and it was devastating for the entire family, and for him, obviously. Health-wise, financial, overall, it changed their lives. So the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society stepped in and helped in ways that I never even imagined that they would do, because when you're not in that situation, you don't think about it. But they helped him financially. They helped drive him to the hospital for his chemotherapy. They provided support, being there when he was getting chemotherapy, giving him a little stuffed animal to just help him, at least make him smile. So those are the things that made me want to be a part of this foundation.
And there's no shame in a grown man needing a stuffed animal to make him smile,
no,
clearly.
Of course not.
But I would imagine that's probably something that a lot of people don't realize when you get sick. It's not just the physical, but it's everything else that's involved too, right? Financial, emotional. So I'm sure it's a little overwhelming when you first find out that you're sick.
Oh, of course. It changes your life completely. And it changed it to my sister. She was pregnant with twins, and he was diagnosed with cancer, and he had to go through chemotherapy, being in and out of the hospital. Financially, he had to go on disability for a couple of months. He lost his job. I mean, it just changed his life completely. And even to this day, he's not the same person, because chemotherapy, there's after effects with chemotherapy and radiation, and he's still dealing with those effects.
Is it fair to say that without the help of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, he would have had a much more difficult ordeal with all of this?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And how did you make the decision to be more actively involved? Obviously, you saw it firsthand. Mm-hmm. You saw the impact that the organization had on him. When did the light bulb go off in your head and make you decide, I'm going to do something here?
Well, actually, he's involved in the foundation. And through talking to him, I've gotten to a point in my life that I wanted to give back a little bit, and I have a little bit more time to do so. So in talking to him about it, it just kind of clicked. It was a perfect fit for me to just do that, because it's so close to my heart. So it just kind of made sense.
So what are you doing now? How do you go about taking care of business and making all these great things happen?
Well, I'm having events all over South Florida. Basically every week I have an event for the next couple of weeks. It ends June 14th. So I'm having events from happy hour, wine tastings. I also have my own online fundraising link where people can go in there and donate. So I have auction items in each of these events. I have raffle. I do basically try to cover every area so I can raise as much money as I can.
And where does all the money go?
It goes directly to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and most of this money is used for research to try to come up with new, innovative ways to, treat these blood cancers.
What has the experience meant for you?
Oh, it's actually changed my life a little bit. So far, I've been doing it for a couple of weeks, and it means a lot. It not only because it's in the family, because of what happened to my brother-in-law, but it's just something meaningful, something significant I'm doing. And it means a lot more than just having a job and being successful at your regular job. It is making a difference in somebody's life.
And you still have a few more weeks here of events, like you mentioned.
I do.
Why should people come out? What should they come out and see? Why should they be part of this?
They should be part of this because they're making a difference. Every dollar counts. So, not only they're fun events. You could get to taste a bunch of wines, or you could, we have also athletic, like a spin-a-thon, things like that. So they're fun events, and all the proceeds go towards a good cause. And you could, raffle things off. It's also a good way to network. You get to meet, a lot of cool people, and it always feels good to do something for other people. So why not just do it while you're having fun?
Yes. Absolutely right. I agree. All right, so if people want to get more information, they want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do it?
They can go to my link. I think you have it on the screen. You can go in there, and the events are going to be there. And if you can't make an event, you can make a donation. Even small donations make a huge difference. So.
All right. Well, it's great what you're doing. Continued best of
you.
luck. And when you've won the whole national competition, you have to come back and celebrate.
Of course.
And if it's not too much, if you want to thank us in your acceptance speech, that would be great too.
I will. I definitely will.
All right. Good to meet you, and best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jen, and that'll do it for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. A big thank you to all of our guests, and if you have any ideas for what we should cover, all you have to do is tweet me at Dave Azer, and you can also follow us on Facebook at Inside South Florida. Have a great week, and remember, you can catch us Monday through Friday on Eye Opener, 7 to 9 a.m., and then see us right back here next weekend for Inside South Florida. Take care.